Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen, guys. 2.3 is now on the PTU, kind of a surprise PTU release. And we're going to take a look very briefly at the Xi'An Scout, or Cartu and the Hangar Ready Starfarer. Now, the Scout, I wasn't expecting it to be flight ready. Well, I kind of was, but you know, I didn't expect it compared to some other features. And this looks amazing. Look at its articulated thrusters. They move and deform based on what I'm doing. The ship looks alive. And it transforms. We will see it transform. So, I mean, there are some problems with the Xi'An Scout. So, occasionally when you spawn in with your legs in a weird place and the HUD in the wrong place. But that won't affect us landing. I just want to show you the animations of this ship. And it's got two size 3 M5A lasers, which do some work. I mean, I prefer it to have more weapons, but you know, I want more weapons on everything, so... It deforms into landing mode. It curls up. Let's see if we can change. Look at that. Look at that. That is so amazing. I knew they did some work on this, but I wasn't expecting the... Other than me sitting, the silly bugs. Oh my god. Let's get one more from this angle. Look at its little legs. I think that just looks amazing, doesn't it? Let's actually land. Can you do that for me? Okay. Yeah. Does little legs go down, or does it just touch down slowly? So yeah, we do get some problems in the PTUs, like my legs being a bit too far up, and oh no, is it hovering? No, now it's landed. Okay. So that's the sort of stuff that they'll get fixed very quickly. I'm sure we'll see some more stuff like that on the Starfarer. But yeah, I mean, just the way that ship transforms and looks is amazing. It flies a bit oddly. I'm not used to the way it flies. Again, that'll get balanced and rebalanced and changed. So people that've got feedback on that, and when they actually get to fly it, give the feedback. You get a chance to actually aid and help and get your ideas and suggestions into the development of a game, and that's what we're supposed to be doing during this alpha. So don't miss out on your opportunity to do that and be part of history. Let's have a look at the Starfarer now. I've just realised that I wasn't recording for the last 20 minutes. Massive thank you to Super Mac Brothers, who allowed me to use his Starfarer. I actually have a Starfarer in the PTU, but for some reason it wasn't loading in my hangar. I think that's because I have a Retaliator as well, and it was taking up the same space. But this is the Starfarer. Have a quick walk around. I'm currently this little chap there in the seat at the front. The ship is massive, and it looks quite big from this angle, but it is huge inside. Let's get out. Let's get out of the chair. There are some flickery textures on reflections and some for lighting. It is the 2.3 early PTU, the first build of it, so you do get lots of little issues. Normally crashes as well. Doesn't seem to be crashing. Jinx. But this is obviously the cockpit. Some flickery lights there. We've got 4 of the 6 escape pods here. Although there might be a 7th in the captain's quarters that I haven't discovered. Oh no, we've got 6 escape pods here. I think there might be 4 escape pods at the back as well. So this area overlooks the cargo hold. Which is just... If you've got some dry cargo, that's where you'd put it. So, what you've just seen me do there is, I didn't press F to go up a ladder. I literally traversed onto a ladder by accident. So, traversal animations now in. They're not perfect yet, but you can move around the ship. And it kind of tries to ergonomically and kind of smartly kind of attach itself and to something it thinks you're trying to go up. Now let's start in the captain's quarters. There's still work to be done on everything here for the actual patch, but we'll see in like the next implementation of it in like a couple of days. We'll see a lot of the lighting fixes and the flickering textures fixed, and your hands will probably warp around the bars on ladders and stuff better. So this is the captain's quarters. Nice little duvet there. Nice and clean. I was hoping for more chairs, maybe a TV and that sort of stuff. A few little amenities, but I suppose you'd outfit that yourself. I think this is a little canteen for the guys or girls. And we'll come onto that in a second, actually, when we look in there. So this is where the bunk beds are, basically. Bunk beds. This is where the sleeping quarters are. 6 beds here. And toilets for male and female. But I'd expect that if you just had one gender aboard, if you're all dudes or all girls, you'd use both, wouldn't you? You'd use both male and female toilets. The captain's quarters also has its own toilet in, and I suppose that's the main part of being captain. You do get your own toilet. So these, well, that goes to a turret. These go down. Let's go down. Can we just jump? Gonna come up? No? Oh. These work. Yes, they do. So everything got little misc symbols on. That's quite cool. These textures are really nice. I could have just gone up and down the ladder. So let's explore this floor. Go down there. We're supposed to want to look at the rear of the ship, don't we? Because that's where all the action for the fuel's happening. So these like the Jeffries tubes type area, I'd expect. I can crawl through here. That's amazing. So I can crawl through the bows of the ship. I expect this is where all the systems would be. So like, oh, let's not hit my head. So you're gonna have like loads of your ship systems in here. Let's stand up. Little cubby holes. I think that's probably a gravity generator. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. What's this business? I don't even know what this is. 1, 2, 3. There's just so many cool little bits. Now that will take me down a floor, which is great. But I want to look at the rear of the ship. Some more ship systems. This is where we overview the cargo, as I said earlier. That dry stuff. And this is the gantry leading onto the fuel tanks. Oh my. This ship's just massive, and it doesn't look massive when you're in third person, and the scales just confuses my brain so much. All those little windows. Misk loves little letterbox windows for the design, and this like cool industry kind of look. I love Misk stuff. I think it's amazing. Let's try and get on the bottom floor. Other side of the ship. Ships are not symmetrical. Who knew? So this is the cargo bay, where you'd keep dry cargo. I can also imagine it being quite busy, quite a lot of the time, because you're going to be collecting fuel as well, and all the fuel's going to be siphoned into these tanks. Yeah, there's lots of uses with this, thinking about it now, because you can obviously carry some dry cargo and some wet as well. And sit down and strap in. And this ship is just, it's so huge. What's over here? Off this way. Oh. The Stargates. Well, that's a brief look at the Starfarer. We will be looking at 2.3 in a lot more detail over the next week. There are loads of new features. Obviously, there's animations there. There's a few more animations. They smoothed out a lot of stuff. There's a sniper rifle and a shotgun added to FPS. You can find those in the yellow asteroid field. They're in little loot boxes. Yeah, and obviously in the PTU, they just like to test some bits and bobs. So we might get a load more features other than the Scout and the Starfarer. I wasn't expecting the Scout to be flyable. Hopefully we'll get some other new bits and bobs, like new landing zones and things like that. I'm very excited. But you take care, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell me what you want me to look at in 2.3. What else you want in there, what else you're expecting. And I will see you in the verse. He's got a little face and teeth. Hello.